On today's Infinite Galaxy video, Galaxy Summit tips and tricks, as well as big mistakes people make which really kill their gameplay. Everything you need to know to get better at this game mode, and a few small tips along the way. So sit back, slap a like on the video, and let's go. Hey there YouTube, welcome back to Galactic Gecko. We're back from space, and you can see the mechanic that I mentioned to you all in the previous video in action. Some of my alliance mates doing exactly the same maneuvers we were talking about. We laid prepared at the front of the gate, at the back front of the gate that we were in. Now we are setting up on this side of the base. Because this is practice match, again, we're not too worried about going to the other side. But if I indicate that I'm going to the other side, those guys might come along as well, realizing that that's kind of the play that we usually make. You can see right there, Cam recognizing the play and now securing the backline with me. We know that the backline is now clear, and now we can go ahead and smash into this. Cruel went and grabbed the ammo building, which is completely fine. And there goes the battle. Now the engage happens, Cam comes in as well, and that's the mechanic that I was telling you about. But this video is not about that. This video is actually about some tips and tricks on how to avoid the worst mistakes, as well as to do better in this game. First and foremost, the number one most important tip, which is a little bit of an obvious one, but unfortunately costs Corium, is fast withdrawal. I'll show you that in a moment once the battle ends. Fast withdrawal can be your best friend to go back home and manage to recoup your fleets really quickly. The problem is it costs Corium. You can also speed up your fleets for Corium, which are both things that are really, really, really useful if you want to get extra competitive. Do you need it? No, but that's a little bit of a thing you can do, and I like to fast withdraw occasionally when I see that the team needs a little bit of extra backup. Don't shy away from fast withdrawing occasionally. I know it's Corium, but it's not that expensive. And sometimes it is worth it for just as things get a little bit more competitive. Number two, you really don't want to do what I'm about to show you, which is send your fleets all the way to the enemy's base. At this scenario, we have no clue if 5 can push forward to 3, if we'll get caught along the way, what is happening and what's going on. When you need to go this further forward and you have some gameplay you're in a more competitive situation, you want to make sure you do like what Cam is doing, which is he's locking in this area right here and then going up this way. Now, as I'm going forward, someone from 5 can come in 2-3 and snipe me before I even leave 3, or they can even come from behind and eventually catch me right here. You don't want to aim this far forward into the map. If you know you're a 9, a 12, or whatever it is, stop yourself one node behind, which will guarantee that you're more than likely going to get here safely. Then cross to your latest node slowly and steadily. You can use that extra speed up, you know what I'm saying, get that extra Corium to get more speed. In the test game, it doesn't cost anything, so that's very nice. And once we're here, we're good to go. Now, again, proceed with the engagement sequence. Do not send your fleets too far forward. Don't just send them out. You need to keep an eye on the way because things can get really bad. Now, the one thing that you definitely don't want to do is you do not want to just cross into an enemy's node, no matter what. You need to wait for more people to show up. In this instance, you can see that the rest of the guys are on their way. One of the guys realized what's going on, and they're coming back. And I believe Cruel earlier on saw that I was going this way, and he just followed. At some point, Cruel will realize, more than likely, that we stayed behind and he went too far forward, and he'll more than likely come back if he's taking this practice match as something a little bit more serious as to what he's seeing me doing. You don't want to send yourself out this way, because if I had done this, Cruel would have taken too long to get there. And if there's enough power in this base that can come out and take us out, that could be really, really bad. With 12 million power and Cruel more than likely rocking 7, he can get sniped quite easily if I don't come out right now to help him out. But in the process of me wanting to get there, it is going to take time to get through the tunnel. That will give the enemy everything they need to be able to snipe you out and weaken you out. You don't want to cross into enemy territory by yourself. You want to make sure that there's a couple of people coming with you. Keep an eye on the markers coming ahead from your team. Let's go smash this building and give you this final little advice. Understand your role based on the flagships you are rocking. If you are going to be a fast Artemis sniper that's going to speed up like crazy, you can do that, and that could be really useful. But you probably don't want to be doing that with a destroyers-based ship or with a Cyclops, because at the end of the day, it won't be as effective. Understand what the flagships that you're bringing in are bringing into the table and play to that. If you're going to be a tank with a little bit more cruisers, a little bit of a bigger fleet, you might not want to be the front runner, but you definitely want to be the guy defending your own nodes and things like that. For now, I'm Gecko. I'm out of here. Appreciate you. Drop a like on this video. Hit the subscribe down below. I'll be back in here with more videos soon that have everything to do with Galaxy Summit, because there are some tips and tricks on how to use the map to your advantage, how to strategize which direction the team goes, understanding the mechanics between the lanes, because there's a little bit more to this than just smash into a building. Take care. Have a good one. Peace.